How do? Welcome to Talking Paranormal with the Old Man. And as usual, I am the Old Man. How y'all doing today? So, in case you're new to the channel, please subscribe and like. I'm forgetting to say that, and it helps the channel. I do reaction. I am a 30-year paranormal investigator. This year is our 30th anniversary. So I do reaction videos to paranormal videos, not our own, but other ones. Look behind me. You see, there's a ghost from Pac-Man. It might be Miss Pac-Man, but it's a ghost from Pac-Man. So, and if you're interested, I do have a podcast called Talking Paranormal with the Old Man. See how the brand goes together here? That's the way it is. That's how you brand stuff, from my understanding. I'm not a smart man to 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 quote for Forrest Gump. I ain't a smart man, but I do understand the branding part. So if you're interested in podcasts, listen to me talk about paranormal. Right now, tomorrow I'm going to do Haunted Alaska. I believe it's alphabetical order, so I think it's Haunted Alaska. And I talk about some of the, I guess, hot spots in Alaska that's supposedly haunted. But for today, we are going to be doing a reaction to Slapped Ham. He's a dude from Australia, Callum. One of the other channels that I watch on YouTube reacts to him frequently, so I know him. And today's video is going to be real life horrors caught on camera. You won't sleep tonight. Well, I don't know about that. I sleep pretty well. So if you haven't already, went to Slapped Ham, please go there, subscribe to his channel, and like his videos. They are really pretty good. That will help him too, and they'll help me, and everybody gets helped. So, without further ado, let's start. Again, real life horror caught on camera. You won't sleep tonight. All right, Slapped Ham. See what you got, buddy.
How you doing? I'm Callan and
Hey,
this is Slapped
Callan!
Ham. You're about to watch some spooky video clips, so
He
hit
has
that
hair.
subscribe button and get ready for
And
more
this one,
creepy content. Just like
just like
this.
this. So I've seen it before. Slapped Ham. Okay.
A simple snapshot turned into a decade-long ghost mystery for one group of friends.
Mirror, mirror.
The photo, taken about 15 years ago in a Chicago apartment, shows an ordinary bathroom with a mirror above the sink.
Yep. Can see that.
But look closely at that mirror and you might feel a chill. Reflected in it is the faint image of a person standing to the right, a person who allegedly wasn't actually there when the photo was snapped.
But how can you, not to be, a devil's avocado, but how do you know? I'm looking at my other screen here. How do you know, except for the white eyeballs, how do you know that's not him or her taking the picture? I don't I don't know about this. Reflections in mirrors are really tough because you get streaks, you get smudge marks, and like here, what is this shit? You know? Um I don't know. So I mean I can see the dude, he has white eyeballs, he has the black hair, it's like a black mustache, a beard maybe. And it looks that looks like someone's giving the finger. That does. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's like right there, giving the finger. Yeah. I don't know about that, dude. I don't know. It could be the guy taking the picture, or I could be entirely off. Possible.
The friend who took the picture, Reddit user Wonderful Gur 3172, was photographing the apartment during a tour prior to moving in. In the mirror, you can clearly see the flash in the photographer.
Okay. The only problem is if she's getting ready to move in, there's still stuff. There's like a bottle. It looks like a bottle of shampoo, I think. And down here, I saw some things down on the sink too. So if she's starting to move in, there's still shit there.
She's the one in pink behind the camera flash, but on the right side, behind her, looms another woman in a blue top.
No, see,
What's
I thought it was a
creepy
dude.
is that if an actual person was standing where the mirror phantom appears,
But see,
part of
here-
them would have been visible outside the mirror's view.
Here's the other
You'd
stuff.
see their shoulder or side in the bathroom, yet the photo shows nothing in the room, only the mirror figure.
No, that's true.
It's as if this mysterious person existed only in the reflection.
Which happens.
The backstory makes it even spookier. That apartment had given the friend bad vibes from day one.
So why
She
move in?
reported strange phenomena, unexplained noises at night, cabinets found open, and even the sensation of an unseen someone sitting on her bed's mattress while she tried to sleep. The disturbances got so frequent and frightening that she broke her lease and moved out early, convinced the place was haunted. Only later, as she reviewed old photos, did she notice the eerie figure lurking in that bathroom mirror from her initial tour. For years, this friend group has puzzled over the image, trying to debunk it. They've considered a photographic glitch or the possibility that someone, a realtor, a roommate, accidentally got caught in frame,
That could
but
be.
no explanation fits neatly. Everyone present is accounted for. So what do you think is going on
That's weird.
here?
I don't know.
Love to hear your thoughts and theories down
But
below.
windows are hard. Mirrors are hard. That was good.
Not all nightmares are supernatural, some come in human form. A harrowing incident in January 2023 was captured on security video at a small drive-through coffee stand in Auburn, Washington.
Oh. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Dropping money. Pick that
In
money
the early
up.
morning pre-dawn darkness, a lone barista was working the window when a pickup truck pulled up. The driver, a man with a distinctive tattoo down his arm, waited until the 31-year-old woman handed him change.
See, I've always said that you have to be more afraid of the living than you do of the dead. Living people can be jerks. You know, they could be jerks. They could be just bad people. So you gotta be more afraid of the living. Case in point, this dude, than you do of the dead. Unless it's Friday the 13th, then you're fucked. Grab that money. Money.
His intention was chillingly clear. The 12-inch
yeah.
zip tie was fashioned as a noose meant to wrap
Ooh.
around the barista's neck and drag her out through the window.
I didn't see that.
This real-life horror story,
shit.
thankfully, had a better ending than many feared. Due to the camera footage, which clearly showed the perpetrator's arm tattoo and even the make of his truck, police identified and arrested a suspect the next day. The man, 38-year-old Matthew
him.
Darnell,
That's
was
him.
charged
That's
with
him.
attempted kidnapping. Disturbingly, investigators found more zip ties in his vehicle and learned he had specifically targeted a bikini barista stand
Oh,
where
yeah,
servers
no
wear
shit.
beach attire, indicating a premeditated predatory motive. The case caused an uproar. People were unnerved not just by the brutality of the attempt, but by how brazen it was. An attack in public, on camera, at a business many visit
Yeah.
daily for coffee.
You didn't care.
To add an eerie coda, Darnell spent only a short time behind
Oh, yeah.
bars.
Yeah, of course.
By that August, he was released back onto the streets after a plea deal and time served.
Plea deal.
Victim advocates expressed outrage that someone capable of such an act could be free so soon.
But on the bright side, you know, I'm not making light of the attempted kidnapping, but if she walked outside, she got a pretty good tip for nothing really, other than not being kidnapped. Again, I ain't making fun of the situation that she almost got kidnapped, but I'm just making a joke that there's money down there, and it looks like it might be singles, but still, there's a tip.
A grainy CCTV video from a 24-hour convenience store in Terengganu, Malaysia has earned a reputation as one of the freakiest ghost clips on the internet. Late one night, at around 3 a.m, the security camera of a local 7-Eleven store appears to capture something strange happening.
Okay. That could just be a glitchy
A
camera,
woman
man.
can be seen at the front of the store. She appears to skip several frames as she walks back and forth.
Could be a glitchy camera.
While this initially could be brushed off as a camera glitch, the
Yeah.
incident quickly gets creepier and creepier.
Okay.
Having noticed the woman on camera, an employee heads outside to see what's going on. He looks around, but there's no one there.
Wait. So wait. But when did he go out there? Was she still in the video camera when he went out there? Or she got relieved?
Sometime later, the woman appears again.
Oh, so he should go out there now.
Her grey face seems to slowly disappear.
No, it reappeared.
Then, moments later,
Oh, no.
this happens.
What happens? Oh shit.
She just vanishes from sight.
Yeah, no shit. I don't see no cuts. Can't be a string.
1 second she's there, the next gone, as if evaporating into thin air.
Yeah,
The
that's
video
weird.
quickly spread on Malaysian forums back in 2011 and had viewers spooked, many exclaiming it was like a scene straight out of a horror movie.
Oh, I don't know
Locals
about
even
that.
gave
She
these
didn't-
types of sightings a name. Hantu Cermin,
She didn't do
meaning
nothing.
mirror ghost, since these entities seem to show up on camera or reflective surfaces when they aren't visible to the naked eye. Could it be a classic case of Southeast Asian urban legends manifesting on tape?
I don't know.
The store itself
That's
has
weird.
since become a minor legend. People pass by joking about the 7-Eleven ghost who goes shopping after midnight. Real or not, the clip's uncanny vibe, an empty shop, a phantom guest, and a sudden disappearance, taps into a universal fear of what might be lurking just beyond our sight.
So if there's like a urban legend that someone steals or goes to 7-Eleven at midnight, isn't that technically breaking and entering and stealing stuff? Because they're only open from 7 to 11. That's a dad joke right there.
But only on the cold, unblinking
funny.
eye of
That's
a
funny.
security camera.
I think it's funny. Whoa. What? Okay, hold on. Was her image? Okay. Here's my issue here. Okay. She disappeared, supposedly, right? But why is her image still on camera? See that? That's where she was standing. Right there. Watch it again.
Blinking
Okay, she's
eye
there.
of a security camera.
She's there. Okay, see how she's standing? And now she's gone. I'm still seeing her outline. Okay, I ain't saying that it's edited. I'm not saying that one bit. But it is a little bit suspicious that if you paused it, and I just happened to pause it at the right spot, that you can see the outline of where she was standing. So I don't know about that. Yeah, I don't know about that one. Ooh.
A few years ago, a Facebook post went mini viral when a woman who goes by the username FriendlyCry7799
Okay.
shared a photo taken at a bar in Chicago.
Chicago.
In the picture, her friend is sitting
Oh,
on a
shit.
couch in the distance, but off to the side
there.
there's a blurry
Right
figure
there.
of a little girl
there.
sprinting past.
Well, that's cool.
The weird part? No one remembered any child being in the bar that night. It was mostly adults at a late hour. The translucent quality of the girl, she appears
Yeah, you can see. Okay, and this is common in paranormal here. You can see her legs and her shoes seem to be okay. The rest of this, it looks like she's wearing a white dress. That appears to be okay. It looks like to me like her head would be up here, and her hair is right here. Okay, and you can say, well, she's moving, but there's a person right here that is perfectly clear. I'm doing the wrong one here, dumbass. I got two monitors, and I'm like, pointing my cursor on the wrong damn screen. So you have, like I was saying, you can see her legs, and you're probably sitting there like, what the fuck is this dude talking about? He's sitting here talking about the girl's legs, and there's nothing. He's not showing nothing. I had the wrong screen. So let's reel it back a little bit. So here, you can see her, it looks like her shoes, her socks, her legs, stockings probably, her dress. It looks like her face is kind of right there, with the hair flowing behind her. Now that's not uncommon to have a apparition where part of it is totally solid, like a real person, and then part of it is transparent. The arm would be right here. But if you look, let me move my shit over here. It looks like she is looking at the girl. It looks like she's looking at the girl too. So I don't know. I don't know. That's weird. That's weird. All right. Let me move my shit back over. That's kind of odd though, because you can't see me my cursor over here.
Slightly see.
Okay, here's my. Let's try again. So here is, yeah. So it's like her arm is transparent and her head is transparent, but she's looking straight ahead, and it looks like she's looking this way too. To be honest with you, so I think it's
through due to
legitimately.
motion blur led many to gasp that it
No,
was a ghost caught
no.
on camera. As the post gained traction,
Okay, that is not motion blur. That's not caused. No, no. I think that's a real apparition.
people dubbed it the running ghost girl, speculating she could be the spirit of a child haunting the establishment. Then came a twist. A security guard from that very bar saw the viral post and came forward with evidence. He provided a second photo from a different angle.
Oh shit.
The guard claims it was actually a real human girl at the bar, but commenters were quick to note the eerie grey quality of the girl in both images, distinctly different from the other patrons.
True. And maybe here she has just enough. Yeah. Because look, but of course she's further away from the camera, and it looks like a light is hitting there's some kind of light there, so that could make her face more pale. But these people here, I mean, I can see that, and it's possible that she has just enough energy available for her to appear here, but she's starting to fade out here. I don't know.
So what's to be made of these images?
I don't know.
Was the little girl really there? Or did the cameras catch something more mysterious?
Yeah.
Love to hear your thoughts and theories on this one in the comments below.
That's a good one.
Oh my God.
Hospitals are often thought to be haunted, and a chilling security clip from a clinic in the United States might be evidence that something otherworldly roams the corridors.
So you can tell this is from the United States, is because the format of the date. We have month, day, and year, and the rest of the damn world has day, month, and year. See, you guys get useless information by watching my channel. How many of you knew that? That's useless information that you will not probably need in your life unless you travel overseas, because that shit will throw you off. Like, wait a minute, there's no 20th month, because you'll be like 2026, and you'll be like 20 July. There's no. Wait a minute, there's no month 20. It goes only to December 12. So, what? Yeah, that's just weird. But anyways, I'm rambling. So yeah, carry on. Ooh. Now she goes through that window. I'm convinced.
Shared by a former night shift worker, Reddit user The Capitan's Chair, the CCTV footage has become local legend among staff. In it, a spectral female figure appears in a window of the hospital's parking garage, specifically in a stairwell where no living person should have been.
Well, yeah, but if it's a stairwell to the parking garage, that don't mean nothing.
Staff who know the layout say the woman in the video looks like she's hovering in mid-air above the stairs that lead downwards.
I don't know
When
about
the
that.
night shift guards noticed the woman disappear, they rushed to the scene, fearing a patient had jumped off the edge of the parking garage. When they arrived, they found no sign of anyone. Employees whispered
that's
that
freaky.
she was one of the many ghosts said to haunt the hospital.
Can you imagine waking up and seeing that shit looking at you? And then she like vanishes in front of your eyes? That's what nightmares are made of.
Perhaps a former patient who passed away. The video's uploader claims security guards captured it years ago, and it's been passed around as proof that not everyone checks out of the hospital alive.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Because there are stairs to a parking structure, it could just be someone lost. You get lost in hospitals, you get lost at the fucking airport.
As spine-tingling as the footage is, there are some grounded explanations. Photography experts note the figure could be a reflection or a double exposure effect from the glass.
Okay.
The hovering effect might be an optical illusion due to the window and stairwell angles. There's
Okay.
also a chance it was an actual person on the steps whose body was oddly obscured by glare or a camera artifact. However, hospital staff insist the area was empty and locked at the time. On night shifts, particularly on the fourth
Still
floor,
scary right there.
employees knew about the alleged ghost. The OP's unit had 6 confirmed sightings and the unit below had at least 2. While doing rounds and checking on patients with open doors, workers would instinctively glance into the vacant rooms. Rooms 24, 25 and 26 were reportedly the most active locations.
Okay.
People claimed to see a figure clearly in the darkness, sitting in a wheelchair with a blanket, simply looking out at the city lights. This would cause a double take, but upon looking back, the figure would have disappeared.
That happens.
Every night shift worker
happens.
apparently had a story. Those ghostly experiences, combined with the uncanny security footage, convinced many that a restless spirit in a white gown wanders this hospital's halls.
It's not always that. But then she walks down towards the stairs. I'm saying she's a lost chick that doesn't know where her car's at.
A group of friends in Argentina got an unwelcome surprise in a
Coca-Cola.
viral video that's equal parts creepy and mysterious.
Okay.
The TikTok clip, posted by user Salguero Juega, begins innocently, filming a table of friends enjoying a late night dinner. But
Okay.
soon, something creepy is caught on camera.
Okay.
The clip quickly went viral.
Okay. But look, it looks like that you have this chick right here, right? It looks like you have a mirror image of that chick right there. Almost like a negative. Yeah, I don't know. I'll finish watching this, but I'm calling bullshit because it looks like to me the negative or the reverse image is right there. Her hands, her arms right there, her hands, arms right there, her head, the hair, yeah, I think that is, yeah, I think that's edited in. Or is their Aunt Edna who wasn't invited to this little soiree and she's pissed?
Amassing over 9 million views.
I'll show you.
Whether an elaborate ruse or an authentic encounter with the unknown, this peeping Tom Phantom has certainly made viewers...
And why would you pan twice and then just all of a sudden you pan out the window and you see her and you stop? You stop right there. Now, I'm calling
double
bullshit.
check their own windows at night before drawing the curtains.
I'm calling it. It's entertaining, but it's fake.
Even the world's most secretive base can't hide from Google Earth.
Area 51.
In April,
we were actually a couple years ago. We went to Las Vegas, but we didn't stay in Vegas. Okay, we stayed in Vegas for 3 days, but we just stayed there. One day we went to the Grand Canyon. The other day we went to Rachel, Area 51. If you've seen Paul, the alien movie Paul with Simon Pegg and Nick Frost from Shaun of the Dead, great fucking movie, by the way. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. It's hilarious. But Rachel has the Alien Inn, and and that show or that building was in the Paul movie, and that is right on the outskirts. Rachel is right on the outskirts of Area 51, and it's on the extraterrestrial highway, and they have the black mailbox. If you never heard of that, check out the black mailbox in Rachel or Area 51. We saw that. I got pictures. And what's cool about it is there's signs all over the place saying filming is strictly prohibited. Well, no one tells me I can't film. So when we were getting gas right beside the little alien inn, I took some video. But don't tell Uncle Sam, please. Don't tell Uncle Sam, because I'll get in trouble.
2025, eagle-eyed users spotted a bizarre black triangular tower structure smack in the middle of the restricted Area 51 facility.
Okay.
The satellite image shows a tall, blade-like black object
That's the
standing
Washington
upright on a
Monument.
circular pad, casting a long V-shaped shadow across the desert floor. The discovery at these coordinates set off a frenzy of online speculation. Could it be an alien artifact left out in the open, or some cutting-edge piece of military hardware? Social media lit up with wild theories, everything from an extraterrestrial skyscraper to jokes about an oversized Dyson air purifier for aliens. Level-headed analysts had their own ideas. Some pointed out the object's angular design looks suspiciously like a stealth test, perhaps a radar target or a mock-up of a futuristic aircraft. In fact, even an AI chatbot was prompted to describe the image. It suggested the tower could be a prototype stealth aircraft or decoy, noting the shape's resemblance to radar-deflecting technology. This hints that the tower might not be a building at all, but an object propped up for experiments, maybe testing how a triangular craft would appear on enemy radar. There's also the possibility it's simply an older structure. Some researchers noted similar towers have existed on the site for years, used for telemetry or communications. Of course, with Area 51's mystique, any odd sighting invites paranormal interpretation. Is this strange tower a peek behind the curtain of secret military projects, or just another mirage in the Nevada desert?
But who the hell has the time, and hear me out on this, can go through, because obviously it's not marked with a flag or a tag, whatever the fuck you want to call it. So someone had to have the time to go through Google Earth and scrutinize every square inch of that base. I mean, people do that. I understand. Conspiracy theorists, there's shit out there. The government's hiding shit from us. I understand, but you got a lot of time on your hands. Get a girlfriend, mate, because you got too much time on your hands.
As always with Groom Lake, the truth remains well guarded behind a veil of government secrecy. Since its inception in 1974, the National UFO Reporting Center, NUFORC, has been the leading independent repository for unexplained aerial
Back in my day, it was Project Blue Book.
phenomena sightings across the globe. Under the dedicated stewardship of veteran researcher Peter Davenport, NUFORC has meticulously documented hundreds of thousands of eyewitness accounts, establishing itself as a respected authority on UFO reports. Recently, the center has seen a remarkable influx of eyewitness testimonies, many of them eerily vivid and uniquely detailed. Although the evidence remains anecdotal, the sheer volume and consistency of the reports make them impossible to dismiss outright. One striking report from May 2025 came from Texas, involving a witness described as a former military officer. Late at night, the man observed a gigantic black triangular craft silently gliding above his backyard. The immense object, described as being the size of a football field, moved slowly and soundlessly, obscuring the stars as it passed. Each corner of this giant craft emitted an unearthly pale green glow. Alarmed and awestruck, the witness considered calling the police and subsequently contacted the FAA to report the incident. He emphasized the sheer impossibility of conventional aircraft moving with such grace, silence, and enormity, noting it moved like a drifting cloud. This testimony aligns closely with other similar triangle-shaped UFO sightings catalogued by NUFORC, silent giants roaming the skies, defying known laws of physics. Another compelling sighting was documented in April 2025 in Porterville, California. Two friends driving at night noticed an unusual object
I don't know
pacing
about
alongside their
that.
vehicle, as if engaging them in a peculiar game of cat and mouse.
I don't know about
The
that.
craft, described as a dark metallic octahedron, was roughly the size of a box truck, completely devoid of lights or sound. The witness recounted how the object effortlessly matched their car's speed and direction, seemingly under intelligent control. When the passenger
So I'm thinking it, or I'm talking about it. Other people are thinking it. Did they just come from a bar? Maybe a little gulp, gulp, gulp. I'm not saying that this isn't true, but of all the unidentified aerial phenomenons, they're not called UFOs no more. They're UFOs, unidentified aerial phenomenon. I don't know. I've never seen anything like that before.
pointed directly at the mysterious object, it abruptly performed an astounding sharp 90-degree maneuver, vanishing at incredible speed. Remarkably, the witness noted visible strange markings, like ancient hieroglyphics, etched into the object's metallic surface. These two accounts are only the tip of
that's
the
cool.
iceberg.
I like
Recent NUFORC releases contain an array of remarkable UFO descriptions,
it a lot.
including teardrop and cigar-shaped crafts, objects shifting or transforming
cool.
shape mid-flight, transparent craft described as having a pixelated shimmer, huge inverted pyramids rotating silently, metallic cylindrical vessels hovering without propulsion or sound, and dark entities or unusual beings
gray
occasionally
alien.
associated with sightings. Of course, skeptics can rightly argue these accounts are anecdotal, lacking definitive proof or physical evidence. Nonetheless, the sheer volume of eyewitness testimonies now
That's one
flooding
big ship.
NUFORC, particularly accounts from credible witnesses like former military personnel, pilots, and professionals, commands attention.
What would you do if you're on a ship? Let's say a little, 20-foot boat, and you're out in the water, and you see that shit. What would you do? Would you shit yourself? Or would you haul out your phone and take pictures or video? It goes viral. You become famous overnight.
The consistency in descriptions of craft shape, lighting, maneuverability, and silence lend further credibility to these strange and unsettling reports. As NUFORC Director Peter Davenport continues to compile and analyze these events, one thing is clear. The boundaries between skepticism and belief are increasingly blurred. Regardless of personal stance, one question emerges more urgently than ever. What exactly are these objects in our skies, and who or what could possibly be behind their controls?
Aliens. Have you seen that movie, They Live, by Roddy Piper? Rest in peace, Roddy. Same thing here, man. Aliens were living. They live. Check it out. It's like a late 80s, early 90s movie. Campy as shit. But it's about the same thing. The aliens are walking among us. And they had special sunglasses, the humans did. And when you had the sunglasses on, you could see their true identities. And they were around us. They were in politics. That explains a lot. They were on newscasters. They were on just people walking the streets. The aliens are among us. Check it out. They live. Roddy Piper. Thank you.
This eerie image, uploaded to Reddit by user
that
Ben
is
Wallace04, has left
Ooh,
many
that's
viewers
scary.
feeling uneasy, and for good reason.
Okay.
The photo captures a bizarre notice from a landlord posted in an apartment building.
What?
According to the notice, the landlord places fresh berries in a communal berry bowl each
don't see
morning for
nothing
tenants
odd.
to enjoy. However, things quickly take a turn toward the unsettling when it's revealed that an AI-powered camera secretly tracks exactly who takes each type of fruit.
Shit.
The sign then cheerfully lists a monthly ranking, identifying
Oh,
tenants by
shit.
name along with their berry-eating habits.
You are being called out, man. Can you imagine that shit? Last month's ratings. Most blueberries, Devin. Most grapes, Shannon. Most plums, Omar. Most strawberry, Chris T. Holy shit, Devin. 56 blueberries. Come on, dude. Save some for other people. 27 plums, Omar. 23 grapes, Shannon. At least Chris T only has 9 strawberries. And if they were like really small strawberries, that don't make a difference. but no one's in trouble. I just thought it would be fun to let everyone know. What the fuck?
The notice casually insists
Oh,
no one's
shit.
in trouble, yet the use of artificial intelligence to monitor some
Isn't that kind of without people? Seriously, without people's knowledge or consent, isn't that like invasion of privacy?
something as trivial as fruit consumption gives the situation an uncomfortable Big Brother-like vibe.
Yeah, no
While
shit.
some found it harmless and quirky, others pointed out the subtle invasion of privacy beneath the whimsical facade.
Thank you.
What do you think? Is this harmless fun, or a step
No.
too far into an Orwellian future?
Step too far. My opinion. Thank you.
Before we get to that #1 spot, remember to hit that subscribe
Oh, that's
button,
cool.
then tickle that little
Yeah,
bell
see?
icon there and turn on all channel
Subscribe.
notifications.
Takes to
That
a
way you'll
snap
be in the
cam.
loop every time we drop our
And like.
scary and mysterious videos.
Me too. While you're at it, subscribe and like too, please. Thank you.
Imagine an internet where most conversations you see, people you interact with, and even the news stories you read are fake, generated by bots, algorithms, and artificial intelligence.
Yep.
This unsettling idea lies at the core of the dead internet theory, a conspiracy theory claiming that sometime around 2016, the internet as we once knew it ceased to exist, replaced by a carefully orchestrated, automated simulation. According to proponents, authentic human activity online has drastically diminished, replaced by content crafted by algorithms and boosted by bot
Yep.
networks designed to manipulate public perception and behavior.
Can you say
It's a
YouTube?
chilling concept, a once vibrant digital community now transformed into a ghost town populated mostly by digital phantoms. The origins of the dead internet theory can be traced back to early 2021, when a user known as Illuminati Pirate published a manifesto titled Dead Internet Theory. Most of the internet is fake on Agora Road's Macintosh Cafe forum.
Okay.
The post combined ideas previously circulating in fringe online communities like 4chan's Paranormal board and WizardChan. It quickly gained traction, resonating with users already uneasy about the increasingly algorithm-driven web. Later that same year, tech journalist Caitlin Tiffany brought mainstream attention to the theory with her article in The Atlantic.
Let me
Maybe you
move-
missed
move
it,
my shit.
but the internet died 5 years ago. She highlighted eerie repetitions, algorithmic anomalies, and the unsettling feeling many people had that the internet had lost its human touch. Since then, the theory has flourished on platforms like Reddit and YouTube, mixing genuine skepticism with a dose of dark humor. Supporters of the dead internet theory typically make two bold assertions. Bots have taken over.
Oh,
The majority of online interactions are
move my
no
shit over
longer
here.
driven by humans, but instead by automated systems. Social media posts, viral content, and even some influencers may actually be sophisticated digital illusions generated by AI. Coordinated conspiracy.
Doesn't matter where I
This
move my
automated
shit.
shift isn't
next time it's in the
accidental.
way, too.
It's supposedly engineered by powerful
Damn.
entities, including governments and big corporations, aiming to control online discourse, manipulate public
not moving the
sentiment,
rest of the
and
video.
shape consumer behavior.
Oh, with that crap.
Believers argue that around 2016, something fundamentally shifted online.
Look at that clock.
They claim that big tech companies like Google and Meta deliberately curate content and suppress authentic voices, creating a sterile environment dominated by algorithmically generated content designed for maximum engagement and manipulation. While the dead internet theory might sound far-fetched, believers point to several genuinely strange phenomena to bolster their claims. Users have noticed eerily similar tweets or posts repeatedly going viral from supposedly unrelated accounts. A famous example involved multiple Twitter accounts sharing variations of the phrase, "I hate texting, just come hold my hand," sparking suspicion about coordinated bot activity. Cybersecurity reports from companies like Imperva indicate nearly half of all internet
Never heard
traffic
that
is
before.
automated. Believers argue this staggering number could extend to content itself, meaning much of what we see online isn't genuinely human-made. In a bizarre 2024
Oh, that's
phenomenon,
cool.
AI-generated images depicting Jesus merged with shrimp became wildly
gee.
popular on Facebook,
Christ.
receiving thousands of bot-like one-word comments. Amen. Such oddities feed the perception of an internet governed by algorithmic absurdities rather than authentic human creativity.
Yeah, that's shrimp,
Forum
all right.
users describe surreal moments realizing they've engaged deeply with automated or templated comments. Some even express existential dread, wondering if their online social lives have been spent interacting with digital ghosts. Paranormal forums report that threads about controversial topics like UFO sightings quickly flood with nonsensical or off-topic bot-like replies, suggesting coordinated digital interference. These anecdotes contribute to an atmosphere of digital paranoia, making the theory compellingly relatable. Believers often suspect governments, intelligence agencies, and major corporations are behind the dead internet. They argue this shift was orchestrated to manage public discourse and maximize commercial profit by carefully controlling what content users consume. By automating content creation and distribution, these alleged puppet masters purportedly steer public sentiment and behavior on an unprecedented scale. Certain strange viral phenomena lend themselves particularly well to this theory, sparking conversations about artificial manipulation. AI-generated virtual influencers like Lil Miquela, which blur lines between reality and illusion, suggest how easily fake personas can influence real humans.
No shit.
You can clearly see that this account is an AI avatar, yet when you delve into comments on this account, you can't help but feel weird. It appears to be bot after bot after bot, sending love hearts and praise. Yet dotted among this AI wasteland is what appears to be lonely men interacting with the content, as if it's real. This adds another layer of confusion over the top.
Alright, let me move my shit.
Real? Are they really convincing bots? Who's to say? While the dead internet theory is extreme, it resonates because it captures genuine feelings many have about modern digital life.
I feel like I'm doing
People
like
miss the
chairs.
quirky, vibrant, user-generated web
that's
of the
an old
early
computer.
2000s.
Holy shit.
The theory articulates a collective mourning for that lost authenticity.
Oh wow. That's
The
old.
recent explosion of accessible generative AI tools, ChatGPT, image generators, and other large language models, amplifies anxieties about artificial content overwhelming genuine human interactions. Ultimately, the dead internet theory blends factual phenomena, high bot traffic, algorithmic content saturation, declining web authenticity, into a compelling but exaggerated narrative. While most experts dismiss the extreme conspiratorial elements, the theory's emotional core resonates because it captures real concerns about our digital age. Whether you believe the internet literally died or simply mourn its loss of humanity, the theory's popularity indicates widespread unease. It challenges us to demand a more genuine, human-driven online experience, lest we risk inhabiting a digital landscape truly populated only by ghosts in the machine.
That was a movie, I think. Or a song. I think it's a song, actually.
Well, that's the end of the episode. Thank you so much for watching. Now, if you want more in-depth spooky stories, then consider checking out our second channel, Slapped Ham Mysteries. We'll put a link in the description box down below there. We think you'll love it. And that's it for me. I'll see you all next time.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. He does that on all of his endings. I'm not sure what that is. So it started out good. Slapped Ham. It started out good. Some paranormal stuff. Then it got a little weird towards the end. But shit that makes you think. And that's what I'm here for. Shit to make you think. And the more you think, I don't know. The more you think, I don't know. So anyways, again, go to Slapped Ham, like, and subscribe to his channel. And while you're at it, takes a few strokes. It's free. Do it to mine too, please. Help my channel grow. Because I want to grow. I want to grow. And again, not making fun of that one with the kidnapping, but she did have a tip on the ground. That's just the funny side of it. And if you haven't noticed, a different view this week. The other one, the camera was up here on this other monitor, and it was on my bad side. My right side is my bad side. Come to think of it, my left side is my bad side too. Straight ahead is golden money, baby. So I got some kind of like adapter thing. So the monitors are right above my camera now. So I'm pointing at you. You can see me. So again, thank you for watching. Like and share, please. Share with your friends. Say, hey, dude, there's this idiot guy talking about ghosts and shit. He's funny. Hopefully I'm funny. The wife thinks I am, but not in a good way. So thank you. And I will probably be doing one tomorrow too. I'm feeling energetic, got some time off tomorrow. So until tomorrow, bye bye.